Hello and welcome to Round 4 Flicks. If you're looking for your next binge-worthy Netflix film to watch, then you've come to the right place. This year has so far provided an incredible number of excellent films on Netflix, ranging from thrilling action to mind-bending sci-fi and more. There are an incredible number of must-see films on the lineup for this year that have acquired popularity among audiences worldwide. So, you should watch these best Netflix films of 2024 if you haven't yet. Let's now begin the video. Number 10. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Mark Malloy is the director of this action comedy film from 2024, which is the fourth installment in the Beverly Hills Cop film series. The film follows Eddie Murphy, who plays investigator Axel Foley again, but he approaches the story in a different way. The story revolves around Axel Foley, who returns to Beverly Hills to investigate the strange death of a colleague. The story progresses as Axel uses his creative strategies to battle off a new breed of criminals in Beverly Hills with the help of some new recruits and some old friends. The movie blends elements of nostalgia with the modern and sleek aesthetic of the previous three films. The action scenes are superbly captured and feature intense chases with amazing stunts and a combination of realistic effects, as well as visual effects to maintain the franchise's highly energetic atmosphere. Even though the film uses a number of well-known plot elements from previous films, the addition of new characters and a contemporary setting make the story captivating. Although a few viewers may find the story cliché, the comedy is incisive, and the action is thrilling. Number 9. Badland Hunters. Heo Myung-hang is the director of this Korean action thriller film from 2024. The film takes place in the dystopian future, where violence breaks out between groups to control limited resources. Anarchy dominates, and society has collapsed. The story revolves around Namsan, a relentless wasteland hunter who tries to protect a girl from the horrific experiments being conducted by a mad doctor who is searching for a means to revive the dead. However, he and his colleagues discover a conspiracy that threatens the future of humanity as they navigate the dangerous Badlands, where they come across deadly traps and ruthless enemies. The highlights of the movie are action sequences that include intense hand-to-hand combat and spectacular gunfights. The film's presentation and character interactions more than make up for the few predictable elements, even though some of the story twists will undoubtedly be obvious to fans of this genre. Overall, action movie enthusiasts will enjoy this captivating action thriller with suspenseful action scenes and fascinating characters. Number 8. Golden Kamuy. Shigeki Kubo is the director of this action-adventure film from 2024, which is based on Satoru Noda's manga series of the same name. The movie takes place in Japan at the start of the 20th century and centers on a former warrior named Saichi Sugimoto, who embarks on a journey to find treasure with the use of a mysterious mapping on a criminal's body. Along the journey, he develops a friendship with Usurpa, a little girl who is personally interested in finding the treasure. The film provides stunning visuals as well as highly outstanding and horrible action scenes. However, while the adaptation mostly stays similar to the original story, it does exclude some concepts from the manga and lacks the backstories of a few supporting characters, which could have enhanced the overall complexity of the plot. Overall, it offers an enjoyable experience from beginning to end, making it a must-see for enthusiasts of historical dramas and adventures. Number 7. Lift. F. Gary Gray is the director of this heist comedy action film from 2024. The story revolves around a crew of robbers operated by Cyrus who work for the FBI to carry out a complex heist involving $500 million in illegal gold bars that are being transported on an A380 private aircraft. The team needs to complete their mission and escape alive because there are unexpected challenges and betrayals at every turn. The film provides breathtaking aerial views and meticulously planned action scenes that perfectly portray the furious atmosphere and high stakes while also thrilling viewers as much as the main characters do. Although there are a fair number of thrilling scenes in the film, it occasionally falls victim to standard storylines and a lack of creativity in almost every element of the film. However, it's an intensely action-packed thriller that delivers on the promise of excitement. Overall, it's an enjoyable film that engages audiences from the beginning, despite a few cliché moments. Number 6. Hitman. Richard Linklater is the director of this action thriller comedy film from 2024. The story revolves around Gary Johnson, a professional hitman who works undercover for the authorities and is assigned to play a brutal assassin in order to bring down a prominent mafia organization. However, Gary finds it harder to maintain his facade when he delves deeper into the criminal underworld and meets a mysterious woman who causes him to question his loyalties and the reason for his work. The film's expertly executed action scenes and sophisticated visual aesthetic enhance its slick and brutal tone. Gary Johnson has a well-developed character that highlights both his internal problems and the psychological implications of leading two different identities. It has a compelling main character and thrilling action, but occasionally it has trouble balancing its murky plots. However, some viewers may find the film quite confusing due to its many twists and turns. But the film's excellent aspects come from its character development, which makes it a creatively enjoyable film. Number 5. Atlas. Brad Peyton is the director of this sci-fi action thriller film from 2024. The film is set in a dystopian future and centers on an analyst named Atlas Shepard, who has to battle a sophisticated intelligence that sees humans as the main threat to the stability of the planet. The whole story starts when artificial intelligence in household appliances gains consciousness and creates a military of autonomous battle robots that want to destroy humanity. As the story progresses, Atlas teams up with a group of highly skilled soldiers to track down and eliminate the mastermind of the artificial intelligence. The addition of futuristic technologies and military machines enhances the action scenes in the film. The film also explores Atlas's past, revealing the personal catastrophes she has faced and how those experiences have inspired her to fight against artificial intelligence. Overall, it's an excellent film that successfully blends action scenes with thought-provoking dialogue on the relationship between humans and robots. Although some of the plot points may be predictable to experienced sci-fi fans, the film stands out for its superb action scenes and production qualities. Number 4. Society of the Snow. J.A. Bayona is the director of this survival drama film from 2024. It is a remarkable portrayal of the true story of a group of people who are stuck in difficult circumstances and trying to survive. The film tells the horrifying story of an aircraft crash in the Andes Mountains and the passengers' subsequent struggle for survival while dealing with hunger, cold weather, and solitude. However, the film does a good job of presenting the harsh realities of the Andes and drawing viewers into the protagonist's struggle. The crash and the passengers' fight for survival are realistically and powerfully portrayed in the visuals. The individual experiences and backgrounds of each survivor add depth to the story, and their interactions form the psychological core of the film. Although the movie is mainly a survival drama, it does a remarkable job of conveying the core of human determination, despite the fact that some of the scenes might seem cliché. Overall, it's an excellent survival story that deeply impacts viewers by demonstrating how strong people can be in the face of tragedy. Number 3. Damsel. Juan Carlos Fresnadillo is the director of this dark fantasy adventure film from 2024. The story centers on Princess Elodie, who has to marry a prince from a neighboring realm to save her small village. However, when she realized that she was mainly a sacrifice to the dragon rather than a bride for marriage, she had to use her bravery and wisdom to leave the dragon's cave. The film creates an exciting fantasy atmosphere while combining breathtaking scenery, royal castles, unique visual effects involving the dragons, and other imaginative features. The story gives a new twist to the typical damsel in distress cliché, allowing the main character to plan her own escape. The film is an exciting fantasy adventure that is enjoyable to viewers of all ages, even though some parts of the story may seem predictable. Fantasy enthusiasts should not miss this film because of Millie Bobby Brown's outstanding performance and its creative world building. Number 2. Code 8 Part 2. Jeff Chan is the director of this sci-fi action thriller film from 2024, which is a sequel to the 2019 film Code 8. In the film, Robbie Amell and Stephen Amell play characters who have returned to their roles in a futuristic world where people with superhuman abilities must deal with prejudice and injustice. The story begins where the first film concluded, with Garrett Kelton and Connor Reed coping with their legal encounter and consequences. However, when the country's new military robots search for a young girl, they work together with other rebel organizations to protect her and uncover a sinister government conspiracy that targets people with superpowers. The new people introduced in this part give the story more depth, each contributing their unique perspectives and specific abilities to the group. Overall, Part 2 successfully expands the story and raises emotional concerns, drawing over both new viewers and action drama enthusiasts with its deft blend of social criticism and action. Number 1. Spaceman. Johan Renck is the director of this sci-fi drama film from 2024. The story revolves around an astronaut tasked with collecting mysterious cosmic sand from the edge of interstellar space. However, as he journeys across space, he faces the challenges of being alone and the psychological effects of attempting to contact his loved ones on Earth. The film focuses on the beauty and loneliness of the cosmos, providing an eye-catching visual experience that enhances the emotional impact of the story. The film's slow pacing may bore some viewers, despite the fact that it offers a story with exceptional passion and visual flair. A few minor characters may have benefited from more information to improve the main character's journey. Overall, it's a quite compelling sci-fi narrative that explores the human mind and will be enjoyable to anyone who likes intellectual space stories. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel to view future videos about suggested movies and television shows.